Hi there, cello players. This is Mr. Leonard-White with lesson number 3 on how to play your instrument. Today we're going to start adding some fingers on the A string, but first I'd like to review what we did in lesson 1 and 2. Just as we set up our instrument, make sure that you're pulling out that end pin just the right length and sitting up nice and tall with it, holding it with our knees underneath the C bouts, and we should be holding it with our legs, not with our chest. A review of what we talked about in lesson 2, on the D string, our open D string, if we put down one finger in this nice curved hand position, one finger is E, and then 3 fingers on that second tape is F sharp, and then 4th finger is G. So I have G, F sharp, E, and D. I hope that you practiced some of your songs that just use the notes on the D string, because today I want to talk about the open A string. Everything is pretty much in the same place, but now we have new note names to learn. On the A string, let's start at the top. 4 fingers down. That's a D, that's a high D. So it sounds like your open D, but now it's a 4th finger D. Alright, peel off that 4th finger, and now we should have a C sharp. Peel off 3 and 2, and now 1st finger is just B. And let go, and we should have open A. Cellos, when I say let go, you notice that my hand just stopped pinching, and it hovers right there in the same space. One thing that we don't want to get in the habit of doing is letting our hand drop or letting our hand rest, right? It needs to be right over that fingerboard in case we need it for a next note. All right? So let's review the A string notes on the way up. We have open A, 1st finger is B, C sharp is 3rd finger, and D is 4th finger. All right, let's start at the top, and I'd like to play 3 of every note that we know. So we're going to go from that high D, and then when we run out of notes on the A string, we're going to go down and play the notes on the D string. So get ready. Here we go. Start on the high D, ready, and D, D, D. Now C sharp, C sharp. Now B, and open up for A. Get G ready, and 4th finger G. Lift it up, F sharp, down to E, and open D. There you go. And what we just played together is called Down the D Scale. It is in your book. You can take a look at the sheet music. You can play along with it. You can play along with your practice tracks. If you want to rewind me 30 seconds and play with that again, slow me down. There's a little gear down in the corner on YouTube. You can make this go slower. Any of those is a great option. All right, we are looking to know all of our notes on the D string and the A string so we can play our entire D major scale. If this is something that is really clicking for you and you're looking to want to play some songs, if you go a few pages ahead, you'll see that there are songs like Old MacDonald Had a Farm and Mozart Melody and all of those good things that are real songs that we might recognize. Those are great to play along with your practice tracks or listen to recordings if you don't know the tunes. The notes have gotten smaller. They no longer have their note names in them. So you want to make sure that you are reading them with your brain and saying, that is an F sharp, I remember from before. Okay, that is an E. Now our brain has to do all of that for us because our letters aren't printed in our notes. Okay? I cannot wait until we hit lesson 4 with each other, and until then, practice all of those notes on your D string and your A string and keep up the good work.